Hi, and welcome to the Owatonna Today Show. Hi, well, hello. What's happening? It's an exciting day here at the Owatonna Today Show, mostly because we're here after this amazing snowstorm that we had this weekend. I hope you are well as well. We do want to thank you for joining us right here on the Owatonna Today Show, where you can see us 6 days a week, right here on Charter Channel 8. But if for some reason you're out in the snow or you're just busy, you can always find us on the internet. We are on YouTube, blip.tv, and Facebook. And Leanne is so kind that when you like us on Facebook, she does upload the most recent episode right to your newsfeed, so it's an easy way for you to see what's going on in your community. Like today, I like what's going on today. We're going to be talking about some great things that are happening in the community, Hometown Sampler, as well as a robotics team with the Owatonna High School, so you're going to want to stick around for that. But if you have a great idea, something that's going on in your community or in your life, we'd like to know what that is so we can maybe get you on the air. All you have to do is send us an email at owatonatoday@charter.net. You can call Leanne Alt. She is our producer at 390-5751. Let us know what's going on so maybe we can get you on the air and have some fun with you like we're going to have fun with these guys. So stay with us. We will be right back. Thanks so much for joining us today.
I'm Dan Branstead of Carlson Branstead & Company, Certified Public Accountants. We support the Owatonna Today Show.
Owatonna Public Utilities, real people, real reliable, real progress. Making life a little easier day after day, taking pride in our community, listening to what you say, a voice you can talk to. We're growing with you in mind in everything we do. Owatonna Public Utilities.
Greetings, I'm Laura Ressler, Director of the Steele County Historical Society, and I welcome you to our History Center. We invite you to join in all our activities events where we honor the past and look towards the future.
And we're back with the Owatonna Today Show. It's time. You love it. We want it back again. So here it is. It's time for the 21st Annual Hometown Sampler. Hi, everybody.
Hi, good morning.
How are you guys today?
We're good.
Cold. I know.
Cold.
It's just
good.
Proving that we can take it. That's all.
Right, that's right.
Well, I would love for you guys to start off telling us a little bit about yourself. So if you don't mind, Tammi.
My name is Tammi Ferch, and I am part of the planning team for the Hometown Sampler, and I'm also in the group, the Bad Tangerines, which is an a cappella group.
Okay.
And my name is Vianna Bohlen, and I am with the group Hot and Bothered. And we have been doing this show for probably almost as long as the 21 years.
Wow. So you kind of got it all down?
Well, we try. You be the judge.
Okay. Colin?
My name is Colin Whalen, and I also play in the band Hot and Bothered with Vianna. And I am also on the planning committee with Tammi.
Well, Tammi, let's start with a little backstory. Tell us what is the Hometown Sampler, first of all?
Well, the Hometown Sampler is a concert series that all the proceeds benefit the Steele County Food Shelf. And it started, 21 years ago with John Lestock and the director of the Food Shelf at that time and some friends, John and some friends. What was their organization? FOAM, Friends of Acoustical Music. They were looking for a reason to play. They wanted to do a concert, but they didn't want to necessarily make any money on it. They loved to do music, and so they wanted to play. And so they approached the director of the Food Shelf at that time, and voila, the Hometown Sampler began that year. And I think they made, just
a few thousand,
and every year, the first year, and every year since then it's grown, and we've started with one show, and now we have 4 shows, and we pretty much fill the auditorium every time. So,
well, Vianna, it's called a concert series. Is that because of the 4 nights?
Right.
Okay.
We have 4 shows. This year we're trying something a little bit different, Shelley. We are going 7 o'clock on Friday night, which is a normal show, Friday night, February 28th. But now we're going to try a 3 p.m. show on Saturday, March 1st. A matinee, as well as a 7 p.m. show on Saturday night, March 1st, and then one show on Sunday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on March 2nd. So,
this isn't adding a show?
We're not adding a show. We're kind of moving it from Sunday evening to Saturday afternoon. So we're thinking if you want to come out to the Saturday afternoon show and then go for dinner and an evening out, and then make room for the people that want to come into the 7 o'clock show on Saturday night. So just, it seems that Saturday was a really busy night, and we sometimes had to turn people away. So we're hoping that maybe this will be a little more conducive to the party people on Saturday.
Well, and you've done this for so many years. There's been changes throughout the entire time.
Right. We used to be at the Art Center, which we love it there.
Beautiful.
The acoustics are great, and it's beautiful. But you know, we had more people that wanted to come and see the shows. So the little theater was, just, good enough to let us come and use their facilities, and it is really great. They've got the stadium seating, so everybody has a good seat.
It's a good seat, everybody.
Well, I know they want to do some of the theatrical things, like they'll have lighting and some of the other fun things that they can add there because they have the facility.
Exactly.
Colin, you have been a part of this for how many years now?
This is my third year, actually, yeah.
So you're the newbie.
I'm the newbie still, yeah. Still qualify as the newbie.
Tell me a little bit about the musical side of this. What kind of, because you've been on the planning committee this year.
Yep.
How do you decide who's going to be a part of it? Do people fight to get to be a part of it? Kind of tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's been pretty easy. This is my first year on the planning committee, and being that we're fortunate enough to have the same 4 bands all on board this year returning, and so that part of it was really easy. In Mile 5, those guys are awesome, and they're all seniors now, I believe.
So you don't know what'll happen next year.
So we're not sure what's going to happen next year, but we sure have been fortunate to have them. So really, it's just it's the same 4 bands that you've seen the last few years here. So
you didn't have to plan anything then?
Well, we did. Yeah, there's a lot of planning that goes into it. Yeah, a lot of promotional planning and getting the programs and the posters ready, and we have a poster right here.
Yeah, do you want to hold that up so we can see that?
Sure, Tammy, can you?
So this
beautiful picture of all of us.
Yes, we could point that out.
As you can see, there are well over 20 people, plus our awesome NCs, David Otto and John Havelka.
Okay.
Who
have they been doing it for a while?
They've been doing it the last few years, and they rehearse just as much as we do. They have a script, and they practice, and they take it very seriously.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and I wanted to talk a little bit about the musical stylings of these people, because I want to understand what people can be expected. So would you mind, Colin, telling us a little bit about what we're going to hear when these different, because they're going to be very different, aren't they?
Yes,
and that's kind of the fun part of it.
Yeah, we really like the mix. The Bad Tangerines, which is Tammy's group, they do largely a cappella songs. Yep. So sometimes you'll have a little percussion in there, and then next we have, I think, the Gogs, and they do probably more, I would say, maybe indie pop, indie rock, alternative,
Old Crow Medicine
Show, and that kind of. It's hard to put a genre on. Yeah,
they do a little of everything.
Yep. And then Mile 5 band, which does, I know they like to do some blues. They've even done, older.
Country,
they're doing a little Blake Shelton
older
this
rock,
year,
some
so
Blake Shelton,
about
some
that.
country.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then Hot and Bothered, our group. Typically, we're kind of all over
the gamut.
We'll do old rock and roll. We'll do.
We've got some U2 this year. We've got
the band Perry.
Right.
Okay.
And so
Vince Gill.
Yeah.
So you're going to hear some goody old ones as well as some newer stuff too.
Right. We've mandolin and banjo and acoustic guitar,
violin,
a little bit electric guitar, violin,
maybe a little cowbell.
A little.
Horn section,
horn section.
Well, and I want to talk because you guys are going to, of course, we love having you because we get to have a little musical interlude. So, but before we get to that, Tammi, give us a few more details, and then what is your goal this year for raising money?
Well, our goal this year is $21,000. Every year we raise our goal $1,000 by the year that it is. So this is a 21st annual. So we're hoping for at least $21,000, and you can bring a food donation or a monetary donation to get in. So bring your can of corn or beans. The money, of course, goes farther if you bring money to the food shelf. And we want to recognize our corporate sponsors. Without our corporate sponsors, what they do is they fund the sound equipment, because we have to rent the sound equipment. We have to pay for the sound person that runs the sound for us and things like that. So our corporate sponsors are Federated Insurance, Go for Sport, Kent D. Rossi Law Office, KOWZ, Owatonna Granite and Monument, Inc., and U.S. Bank.
Good. Well, let's get that song started, shall we?
Sure.
Okay. What are you going to be singing for us?
We're going to sing an old Cat Stevens song called Wild World.
Okay, thank you.
2, 3, 4.
La 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 la. Now that I've lost everything to you, you say you want to start something new, and it's breaking my heart you're leaving. Baby, I'm grieving, but if you want to leave, take good care. Hope you have a lot of nice things to wear. It's been a lot of nice things turn bad out there. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. It's hard to get by just upon a smile. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. I'll always remember you like a child girl. You know I've seen a lot of what the world can do, and it's breaking my heart in two, 'cause I never want to see you sad, girl. Don't be a bad girl, but if you want to leave, take good care. Hope you make a lot of nice friends out there. Just remember there's a lot of fat and beware. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. It's hard to get by just upon a smile. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. And I'll always remember you like a child girl. La 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 la. Baby, I love you, but if you wanna leave, take good care. Hope you make a lot of nice friends out there. Just remember there's a lot of bad and beware. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. It's hard to get by just upon a smile. Yeah, yeah. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. And I'll always remember you like a child girl. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. It's hard to get by just upon a smile. Yeah, yeah. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. And I'll always remember you like a child girl.
Thank you so much. Okay.
When using a fire extinguisher, we suggest using the pass system. Pull the pin at the top of the extinguisher that keeps the handle from being accidentally pressed. Aim the nozzle toward the base of the fire. Squeeze the handle to discharge the extinguisher. If you release the handle, the discharge will stop. Sweep the nozzle back and forth at the base of the fire. After the fire appears to be out, watch it carefully since it may reignite. If you have the slightest doubt about whether or not to fight the fire, get out and close the door behind you. This has been a safety message from the Owatonna Fire Department.
Did you know that it is illegal in the city of Owatonna to host or allow a gathering where minors will be consuming alcoholic beverages on your property or in your residence? Did you know that it is illegal to provide minors with alcohol unless they are your own kids in your own home? Underage drinking leads to increased risk of future chemical dependency, engaging in more serious criminal activity, and becoming a victim of a crime. Please help keep our kids and our community safe by not encouraging, hosting, or allowing underage drinking. This is a message from the Owatonna Police Department and the Safe and Drug-Free Coalition of Steele County.
Hi, I'm Glenn Mager.
And I'm Tim Thomas of the Brick Mager Funeral Home, and we're proud to serve the Medford and Owatonna areas with cremation and traditional funeral services.
And we're proud to be a part of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hi, I'm Stormy Traum, inviting you to attend the Food Shelf's 21st Annual Hometown Sampler Acoustic Music Show. Hometown Sampler performances will be held at the Owatonna Little Theater in West Hills on Friday, February 28th at 7 p.m., Saturday, March 1st at 3 p.m. and 7 p.m., and Sunday, March 2nd at 2 p.m. Enjoy the musical talents of the Gogs, Bad Tangerines, Hot and Bothered, and Mile 5. Admission to the Hometown Sampler is your generous cash or food donation at the door. All proceeds help the Steele County Food Shelf provide basic food to your neighbors in need. Help feed hungry people and enjoy a great show at the same time. Please be a part of this year's Hometown Sampler.
And welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show. We are at the Owatonna High School, and we are visiting some very smart and talented people. We're going to introduce you to a couple of them. First, we're going to start with the lady on my right. Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever day it is.
Okay, good morning, afternoon, evening.
Yes, all of the above. Would you do me a quick favor and introduce yourself so our audience can know who you are?
Okay, I'm Val Rose. I am the advisor for the robotics team, one of the advisors for the robotics team.
Thank you. And you, good sir?
My name is Martin Gleason. I'm a co-captain of the robotics team.
And I'm Emily Denio, and I'm also co-captain of the robotics team.
We're here to talk about robots today. So why don't you do me a quick idea? I'm going to let these two talk about the actual technical side of what they've actually built, but I want you to do me a favor and tell me a little bit about what this robotics team is and why we're doing this.
Okay. Well, the robotics team is in its second year. We started it last year. 2 years ago, I had taken some students up to the state tournament to see if there was student interest in having a robotics team. And just to show the enthusiasm all the way home, we didn't have the radio on or anything. We were just talking robotics. So based on that, Jared Newharth, who was our team captain last year, really got the robotics team up and running. And robotics is about using the STEM skills that the students have achieved in school and putting it to an applied use and building a robot for a different competition every year.
So tell me a little bit why you felt this was important enough to drag those kids to that event. What did you see in that event that could really fill a need right here in Owatonna?
Well, our students are very strong in the science and the technology and math skills, and this is a way for them to demonstrate that and have a lot of fun doing it. And so I just felt it was something that was good for kids, and we needed to do it. And they agreed.
How many students do you have involved in this program right now?
We have 38 students, about the same as we had last year. We've increased in numbers of females, so that's a good thing. That's one of our goals. And yeah.
Good. All right, well, let's talk a little bit about this robot. We're going to start with you. I want you to tell me a little bit about the robot itself, how you guys came up with the concept, and what this robot is meant to do, and I'll let you.
All right. So the robot is actually meant to catch and throw exercise balls this year. And the way we went about doing that is we decided what we wanted to do, which is catch and throw, and then how we wanted to do it. And so we decided we wanted to use pneumatics, or air power, I guess, to propel this ball. And we also use a bunch of electronics to grab the ball and pass it.
And how did you develop this? Did you look online? Did you guys just make up your own design? How did you come up with the design that you have?
We took a little bit outside inspiration and then combined it with our own ideas.
And how many people worked on the actual... There's different teams that have worked on it. Can you tell me the different teams that you've had?
Yeah. So we have a mechanical team, which do a lot of designing and work. So they basically design the whole thing. We have build team, who assembles the whole thing from mechanical. We have electrical team, who wires it all up. Programming, who programs it, obviously. And then we have PR team. And, PR just actually produces all the funds for us.
Why do you think it's so important to have those different teams? Why not just have a core group that does it all? What makes the difference in having those 5 different separate areas?
It's a lot more business-like that way. It's a lot more like the real world. Everyone's more specialized that way. Everyone's better at what they do. And then it creates a lot more teamwork.
Is this your first year participating?
Second year.
Tell me what you've gained from working in this program so far.
I actually gained a lot more interest in STEM. Before it was just learning for tests, but now it's learning for more robotics, kind of. Yeah. STEM is science, technology, engineering, and math.
And that's a higher ed course here at the school?
That's just like the emphasis on those programs. So like basically math and science classes.
So as we look at your robot, which I'm going to have you step back so we can kind of get a quick look at it, I'm going to hand the microphone to you because I want you to tell me a little about the bot itself and kind of how it works.
All right, so there's our robot over there. That big arm in the back with the blinking light on the top is how we actually grab the ball. And so there's actually just 2 wheels hooked up to a gearbox that our electrical team wired up and our programming team sends a signal to through an Xbox controller that commands it to grab the ball. It then moves on to our main chassis there that you can see, and then it basically rests on a catapult the entire time it's in the chassis. And then as soon as we hit fire on the Xbox controller, it launches, and then hopefully we score a point.
Well, and I want to talk to Emily a little bit, Leanne. I want to talk to you because you've been working. Now, come on over here. Now, you actually don't even know really how to do any of that. You've been working on the PR side of this.
Yes, I'm in charge of raising funds for the team. And basically, how I started getting into robotics is that's what I want to major in when I go to college.
Was PR, not robotics.
Yeah. With marketing. Yes, that's right. So, yeah, I'm focused more on contacting local businesses and doing the kind of like the more of the advertising and getting our team name out there and really connecting with the community and getting our name out there and getting people aware of robotics.
Because this is actually a sanctioned sport in the high school league.
Yeah, that's right. So we are actually, there are more robotics teams in Minnesota than there are varsity boys hockey teams. Wow. So
says a lot because you'd think everybody, yeah, that says a lot. Well, tell me, when you go to a business and you want to talk to them about possibly supporting your group, what do you say to them? How do you kind of get them interested in doing this?
Well, first of all, we do a lot of cold calling, and basically we just say, hi, I'm Emily from the Owatonna Robotics Team, and we were wondering if your business would like to support us this year. And sometimes they say yes right away, and sometimes they say no, but most of the time they say, we need to get back to you on that. So there's a lot of following up, which includes emailing and actually going there and talking to them face-to-face, which works the best.
So as you've, again, like you said, robotics was not even on your radar until last year. Tell me what some of the things that you've learned and gained from being a part of this organization.
Well, I've definitely gained more real-world experience with businesses, going out and talking to people face-to-face and really learning what to say and how kind of the whole business world works and being really professional.
Looks good on your college resume, doesn't it? Oh, yes. Yeah. Well, I want to talk to you a little bit about that. So we talked about the possibility, but what kind of applications are these kids going to be able to do with this? Emily talked about a little bit about her PR application, but what are some of the other applications you see students can give to this program?
Well, one of the neat things with FIRST Robotics is that they really emphasize gracious professionalism. And so when you think about that, and gracious professionalism is really, we're competitive, but we're also cooperative, and we work together with other teams. We're in alliance with other teams. And
what is happening? Did it just go crazy?
Yeah, I can answer that. So we're actually running some test code at the moment, and yeah, they just had a mistake. So that was a mistake right there through programming.
I wanted to ask you a little bit about that, and I thank you for that. But I wanted you to tell me a little bit about some of the challenges that you've had working with this robot.
Sure. It's actually just combining all the talents of everybody. Like, I have no idea what they do in the programming room. I have no idea what they do. So I basically just give them our goal or our objective, and then they make it happen. And so then it's just combining everybody's resources and knowledge. What team were you on? I was on mechanical.
So what do you think just went wrong with that whole situation? Because it just like took off across the floor. Is that what happened?
Right, yeah. So it's only supposed to move 4 feet, and it obviously moved like 25. So that's the issue. Yeah.
Okay. So because actually you've been building this for 6 weeks, I was told, right? So you actually have to put this little baby away until the regionals. Tell me how do you overcome those kind of problems when you just had one and you have to put it away?
Right. I just let Ethan handle it. He's our programming lead.
That was the easiest answer ever. Well, I do want to wish you all luck and good luck on everything. It's going to be a great time. I want you to tell us, if you could give us a little more details again about when the events are, if people, and then also if there are businesses who would like to be a part of this and they want to help support it, why don't you give us a few more details?
Okay, well, we're going to be up in Duluth. March 6, 7, 8 is our competition. And if somebody's interested in helping, one of the things that we really miss out on is we do have to bag and tag tonight. We can't work with this robot. A lot of teams have enough money to support them that they can have a prototype also. So if anyone's willing to help us out with that so that we can continue to work like other teams do and, figure out the glitches, that would be wonderful. You can contact me at the school at 444-8834, or my email is vrose@owatonna.k12.mn.us.
And when are the events that are actually taking place?
They will take place on Friday the 7th, and finals will be on Saturday the 8th up in Duluth.
And then if they get enough points, they could actually go on to state, which is kind of bigger than nationals, weirdly enough, and then nationals itself. And as far as you looking at the teams and kind of what you know, how good of a chance does this team have?
Oh, we are wonderful.
Bess, you guys are really good at these succinct answers. I really appreciate it. Well, I do want to thank each and every one of you for this, and congratulations and good luck, and it's going to be great. I know. She's going to show that a little bit. So thank you guys so much.
Hi, I'm Amy Martinez.
And I'm Adam Martinez, owners of Snap Fitness in Owatonna.
Snap Fitness is a fast, convenient, and affordable fitness center, and we're proud supporters of the Owatonna Today Show.
Everyone deserves opportunities to have a good life, a quality education that leads to a stable job, enough income to support a family through retirement, and good health. But the reality is, many children fall behind, many families are struggling, and many others are in poor health. United Way's goal is to find long-term solutions. Thanks to a grant from the Otto Bremer Foundation, we're hosting community conversations this year to address these issues. If you'd like to join us, please call our office.
Hi, this is Barry Gillespie, president of ERA Gillespie Real Estate, where our pledge is to save you money, save you time, and simplify your life. And we're proud supporters of the Owatonna Today Show.
I told you it was going to be a great show, right? It was a great show here. We want to thank again those who came for the Hometown Sampler. I want to give you the dates again. We just had that amazing song. But again, the Hometown Sampler is this weekend, February 28th at 7. Saturday, there are 2 times, 3 o'clock and 7 p.m., and then Sunday at 2. These are all the Little Theater of Owatonna. And admission basically is a monetary donation or a food donation. And you can help some people with needs and get some great music as well. Join the Riverland Training and Development Center for February Lunch and Learn. It's Making the Mix Work, Leaders as Diversity Champions. It is this Wednesday from noon to 1 at Riverland Community College. And it's a session to identify how making diversity a strategic priority can help your company stay competitive. Register by calling 507-431-2226. And the Steele County Historical Society is pleased to welcome Ron Afalter as Lonesome Ron for a presentation this Thursday at the Winger Room of the History Center, presenting a remarkable collection of well-known Western and cowboy songs from the past. Thanks so much for joining us. Please join us on Wednesday, talking with Habitat for Humanity, as well as a quick look into what Leanne got to do when she was in Florida. So please see you then.